Oh,
Can
okay.
you say this on live? Because we're going live.
I was just gonna say, if y'all remember when Married to Medicine, when uh what's her name? Heavenly was doing a live and she was letting random people in,
Yeah.
and it was this dude that in the middle
Yes.
of
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
yes, like that
What he
he was
say?
What
it
he
wasn't what
did.
he
What he
said,
did with that
what he was
mouth.
doing.
What his mouth.
What he
What that mouth
do?
do?
He was
What that
trying to have
mouth
a
do,
What
personal
D?
that mouth,
party.
What that
yes,
mouth do, D?
on her
Oh
live.
my life.
Wait,
He was
wait.
going
He was
way
like,
overboard. I mean, it wasn't after 9 or nothing at night. It was just too much.
oh Lord.
Yeah.
It
All
was
right. No.
crazy. Like,
I want to talk about them too. Ooh, I'm glad y'all brought them
Okay.
up.
So
yes, we
hello,
got to
hello,
talk about
everyone.
that.
We
Yeah.
are live. We're back. We're back. We're back. I think this show is called like SWV-XSCAPE Queens of R&B, something like that.
Yes,
We're on. Is it just on Peacock or I watch
Something
it on
like
Peacock?
that.
Something
it's
like
on
that.
Peacock. It's on Peacock.
Okay, I watched it on Peacock today. Episodes 1 and 2. It's about the two girl groups coming together to try to do a show. It's like 2 or 3 months before. Um, so how do you all like the show so far? We'll start with D. How would you rate it so far? And I'm gonna share.
I love it. To be honest with you, SWV could just go on out the way.
But they in their 50s,
Like,
like they calmer.
I mean, child, so is Candy. And them folks is the same age.
No, I think they a little
They
old.
younger.
I mean, they
Yeah.
all look over, but they all in the same. They all in their 40s and 50s,
Yeah.
basically
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah.
Candy's almost 50. Candy like close to 50,
I
Yeah.
definitely.
think
She's
she's
like
like
46.
46 or 47.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what would you rate it? Like how would you rate it?
What number?
I would rate it like a 7.5.
Okay. All right. That's more than I would. Okay. What about you? How do I share this crap?
I would rate it like a 7, 7.5 as well.
Okay.
It's a triggering show. I will say that.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, it can be. It can be a triggering
Okay.
for
Oh,
family.
the
Have you
I'm gonna say
watched
it
it,
for
Joy?
me. The
Mhm.
favoritism thing is triggering for me.
Okay, that's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean,
I didn't even think about that. Okay.
it just and I
Cause
put that I put a video out on TikTok today, and that was part of it. How many of y'all does this trigger? And I was like, don't be offended, but this is just about what parents can do to their kids
yeah,
that the
Mhm.
kids are gonna need help for later in life. And this show is a good example
yeah.
of it. It's okay.
Mine wasn't as bad as theirs is,
Yeah,
but my mom definitely had a favorite child, but it wasn't as bad as that. Theirs is horrible.
yeah, yeah.
Goodness.
I mean, I
All
was my
right.
mother's favorite child, but it was because I was the only girl and I was the youngest, and my others were older, four brothers. So it was a
I'm
given.
my mama's favorite child because I'm the only child. Say
Exactly.
what? Say what? Say what?
No, I mean it can be triggering for a lot of people though. I can only
Yeah.
imagine.
I'm gonna give it like
My
a.
oldest brother was my mom's favorite child, but that's just because, well, she said that it was because he was like the good child. Like he was, me and my other brother, we were like the problem childs. We got in trouble. We was in stuff.
I just
Like
can't imagine that.
I don't see that day. I forgot on our last show, so let me say it now. Even though I think we said allegedly to everything, everything we say is allegedly our opinion, entertainment purposes only. It's time we're gonna have fun. It ain't about causing no craziness. Okay. So
what you can't see, Montanique, me being a troubled kid.
I see it. I was being facetious.
Yes,
Oh,
that's exactly.
what?
Oh, sorry.
What?
Did you? I took that back.
I don't seem like I was a good child to
Not
y'all.
at all. Not at
Oh
all.
my god.
Not at all, honey bunny.
I
But
definitely was bad. I definitely was bad.
And that's
Definitely.
okay.
um,
We were all bad in some ways. My dad was probably just good. I don't know.
I was good at being bad, and I was good at hiding it. I'm just gonna tell y'all that.
Yeah.
Very good at hiding it. So be sure to like and subscribe to our stuff, please, please, please.
Definitely.
The more, the better.
Did
So
you
this
rate
is.
it? Did you two rate it,
Oh,
Joy?
did I rate it? I don't think I did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it like a 6. Cause I mean, it's like a whole nother show of girl groups fighting, just like that Carlos King show. Like the girl groups fighting, can't get it together.
But they're
Then that
fighting
does
with a
that.
purpose this time. I mean,
Yeah, it does have more purpose.
it's
Yeah.
not just a cat fight, which Candy and Latasha can take it there, but so far that's not. Well, Candy did go live, and
Oh,
I honestly feel like I feel like Latasha was trying to do that, and she wasn't expecting Tamika to bring that up.
uh-huh.
I feel
I
like
would
she
give it a
definitely
7.
wanted. Yeah, I definitely feel like she wanted to have that, or her versus Candy thing, and then Tamika, when you stole my money.
That girl,
I
I
just
was
couldn't
like,
believe
what
that.
happened?
I mean, I thought that was really sad.
And in those tears, I mean, I don't care what anybody say, but those were real. Like that
Yeah.
was real, raw, pent up emotion that she has been holding in, and there was no
Hmm.
faking that. Like,
And
Yeah.
the scary part to that, it just took me back to the Jay-Z Beyonce elevator incident where Beyonce just kind of stood back and let the
go back and watch. Yeah,
that's how Latasha was when they were outside. She was standing right over there on the sidewalk, just kind of not saying a word, watching it all happen, which, in my opinion, said everything was true.
She stole that damn money.
Absolutely.
allegedly.
Girl, bye.
This is
She
real
stole that
right,
money.
Latoya. This is
Sue me. Sue
reality.
me. You ain't gonna get
Yeah,
nothing
sue
no
him.
way.
Don't sue us.
It's
Chapter
not
Baby,
even
they
about suing though, because see, I wouldn't be real nonchalant like that if I were Latasha, and hopefully she won't be because she can still go to jail for that.
That's what she
yeah.
said. She could still go to
So
jail.
yeah, you can say sue me, but I might sue you, but I also might call the law on you. Then what you gonna do? Because from the looks of it, you might need the money now more so than you needed it then. Because isn't there a new baby on the way that's not hers, but it is
So
his?
if she needs
Hmm.
some money, why is she not going on tour with them? Like you can make money.
Because
She's
somebody
trying
told
to
her
go
it was
solo.
Beyonce.
But I would be trying to do both. If Candy can do everybody, they daddy, they mama, plus do a play
That's
and do a
basically
toy.
what
And,
Candy was saying on the live, going even
right.
back in the day when it fell out. They set up. I don't know if people are not listening to what Candy is saying, but it's not about her singing lead or who sung lead or what. Before they even recorded the third album, they were setting the third album up to make her solo. She basically said that they wasn't even inviting Tiny and Tamika in the studio. It was just
Mm-mm.
Latasha and Candy. Like I don't know if people are just choosing not to pay attention to that, but they definitely was trying to do that, like Diana Ross in the Supremes.
So Marsha's saying they left a lot out of the show, according to Tamika's live. I need to
Yeah,
catch up with her and
See,
see.
I haven't watched any of the lives. That's
yeah.
why you're
I
like,
watched both lives.
I didn't
I
watch.
watched both
So Candy
lives.
did a live and Tamika did a live.
Yeah, Candy did her speak on it, her normal thing, but she talked
Okay, I
about.
don't watch
She
that.
came out with the albums, the years, the times. I mean, she called her
Yeah.
out nicely with
Yeah.
proof.
Basically, what I just said, basically, it was never about who sung lead on what. Candy was upset with, and Tiny has spoke on this too in the past.
Okay.
They were supposed to get $3 million, $3 or $4 million for the third album, the budget. And when they found out that before they started recording it, that Tamika was trying to use the album to go solo, and she wasn't going to promote the album
Tasha.
either,
Tasha.
yeah, she wasn't gonna promote the album either. That's when they got a cut in the budget and only got 800,000
Oh
because they were
my
off. Yes, and they were supposed to also do a music video for Softest Place on Earth, but because of Latasha going solo and refusing to promote the album, they just cut it all together.
Shut up. One person can stop a
Yes,
bag. I didn't think that could happen.
yes.
Oh, that
Let's say,
So they
definitely.
was Candy was like basically when they was doing all that, they was basically like they not even finna stay together no way. Like she's
But
going solo,
Candy
so it
was
was like
what I,
whatever.
the only reason why I don't think all of that is true.
wow, Marsha.
Here's the
Tiny
only
confirmed it
wait
though.
a minute, wait a minute. Something is off only because I remember that third album very, very well. And I remember them doing shows without Candy and wondering
Mm-hmm.
where's Candy. When
Oh,
because I
really?
can't remember, it was one particular song that was sung at a funeral that we had to learn. I can't remember the name of that song though, but it was something about I know you're watching. It was a funeral.
Okay.
It was something on that album. First of all, I was a huge Escape fan. That's my
Mm-hmm.
years in college was Escape.
Yeah.
So I do remember that, but I know that third album. Even if you go to the video, I don't even think Candy is in that video. I
Well, she
know
was in all the videos.
it's
Wait.
in my head. Dun dun dun. The song is in my
I
head.
don't know this song.
Oh, in the arms of the one who loves you.
Yes, that was a funeral song. Yes,
What? I don't know this song. Who got a
yes,
singing
Yeah,
voice?
that
Go
was
ahead,
the.
Charlie.
I love that song.
it's a
That was
music video to
actually
that.
the only song on that. I don't think Candy's in that video. I
I
could
I
don't
be
don't
know.
wrong.
know.
I'm
I
about to
don't
go
think
look.
she is, but I
I'm looking.
know for a second Candy was. As a matter of fact, this is
Well,
how I
she's
know.
her
Y'all
face is
remember
on here.
on the last uh on their last show that they did. Y'all don't remember when they was practicing for some song where Candy goes real high. I can't remember what song. And
Probably
all
My Little Secret or
and they
Yeah.
Understanding.
it was something that was
Understanding.
old from the first to second album.
Understanding.
I
Uh-huh.
think it was.
Understanding.
And they had cut it out. They had done so many shows without Candy that they didn't even have that in the show anymore. And they was like,
Oh,
they were talking about it at the
I didn't
thing.
watch
Yeah,
that either.
cause Candy left. Candy back in the day when they first broke up. Candy left the group because she fought Latasha.
Yep.
I know, but I'm just
What?
saying, yeah, they did.
Physical.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Candy,
Well, no,
what I'm
she fought
saying,
Latasha and
but
Tamika.
Tamika was still touring with them.
Shut up. So
She let me
okay.
see
She
if I can
yes.
find the video.
It's like fist bump.
Basically, she started fighting. Started fighting Latasha, and when Tamika, I guess she felt. I mean, I guess she assumed that Tamika was trying to jump in and help her, so she started fighting her too.
Shut
Candy's
up.
in the video, Joy. Candy's
She
there.
is in the video. She
Wait a
didn't tour
minute.
with that
Okay, hold on.
album. That I do know.
I
When
can't take it.
that album released, Candy wasn't a part of that group.
Well, the group broke up in 90. So I have the dates. They woke up in, oh, I have it in 99. Diva 2 broke up in 99, and Coco and them broke up in 98. But it could be a 6 because I was typing real fast. Because Coco went solo, and then they came back together because they realized that she couldn't do solo by herself and be successful. Did y'all?
And that was a shock to me too, because she can clearly sing. So
And it's the fact that I'm sorry, Kelly.
No, go. I'm through saying it. I'm good.
And it's just the fact that also Tamika is trying. That's how I know that Tamika was going into this show trying to make this a her versus Candy thing again. Because for her to say that Candy's album coming out is the reason that her
Are you
album
meaning
didn't come
Tasha?
out. Yes,
Okay,
yes.
Tasha. Okay, go ahead.
For her to say that Candy's album coming out was the reason that hers got shelved, it's like, girl, that had nothing to do with Candy. Y'all was on two different record labels.
They
They
were on
really
two different
were.
ones.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
She seems to think Candy
She
has
was
a lot more
with she was
power
with
than
She was with So Def, and Candy was with Columbia Records.
right.
And
Yeah, so
Candy
that's
got her
crazy.
solo album because of her songwriting that she had already had like two popular songs on the Hot 100 Billboard charts,
Mm-hmm.
topping the charts. Bills, 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 No
And no
Scrubs, to
scrubs,
name a
her and
few.
Tiny.
Like, girl, it had nothing to do with you.
So did
And
y'all see the
but
shade that she tried to throw when she was like, we were kind of not speaking, and then in 2017, somebody tried to steal our life story.
Yeah.
You know
oh
who
no,
that
they
Carlos.
yeah, they all
Carlos,
said that.
and
I
you know they said that
mean,
he's not doing their show. Like he's not one of the ones that isn't doing their
I
show
meant to say
because
that he's not recapping this show.
because of him trying to steal their story.
That's
he,
just.
he be all in Bravo land.
He does, and Dr. Heavenly said, well, she went live yesterday and was saying, somebody was asking her, is Quad coming back? And she said, I don't know, Carlos King, let me know.
That's
Where you
Carlos.
Yeah, ask her since you know everything about our show. But then Heavenly also said something because they went live together on Carlos' show, and Heavenly said, well, don't get me talking bad about Bravo. You know, I'm a Bravo girl. I'm not an own girl.
Yeah.
As if so maybe somebody put a little bug in her and said, just be careful what you say.
Stop talking. Yes, because
So I was glad to hear her say that because
he dogs Bravo, and I know we don't want to get off on a tangent, but I feel like he's so hard on Potomac because his DC show ain't doing as good as theirs, and he jealous. But we gonna move on.
They're annoying as fuck. Like,
I don't even try to watch it.
What's the ratings on that?
0.202 demo. 100,000. I seen it in that group.
I did. Okay.
They're straight up annoying. I can't stand Arena. I can't stand Ashley. They all are annoying. Really, the new girls are annoying.
So Escape didn't even hold the rights to their own legacy. Do you mean like their songs?
Yeah, it was Jermaine Dupri.
It was Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah.
And a lot of new artists come in sign like that with those crazy contracts. Candy and them figured it out soon enough to, do something back in and make it okay. Or I don't know, but a lot of people sign contracts like that.
I know TLC did, and they had to pay
Yeah.
$1,000 million for each letter of that T, the L, and the C. They paid Pebbles $3 million to get away from her.
Yeah.
Can y'all believe that?
I was
Anyway,
tripping off the fact that they put out two bomb albums and didn't make no money.
Didn't make
And
no money.
same
Fifty
thing
Yeah.
thousand
happened,
dollars.
and they
Pieces
didn't
on
make money until their third album. Same thing happened to New Edition. Like
yep.
that New Edition is probably worse. They
Right,
said
Probably
baby.
their
is.
That's
first
really sad.
album, they said they got dropped off. They toured, lived a life of everything. At the end of their tour, I think they got a check for like, I think it was a couple of $100, and they got a bike.
And that was it.
Yep.
That's awful.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, cause like Crazy Sexy Cool, they said that that album generated $75 million, and they
That's
didn't get
insane.
they got 50,000
well,
out of
Yeah.
exactly.
75 million.
That's so
That is
sad.
Their videos,
insane.
they said they were spending millions of dollars. I think that's just ridiculous. On because that Waterfalls video, they said at the time that was the most expensive video ever made.
I love that video too.
And all they producers was living it up because L.A. Reid been living it up since
And,
day one.
and Pebbles, and you know she can't even sing. She had more money than them.
I love Pebbles. You don't think
I
Pebbles?
do
Child,
think you're not sorry.
child, the only one that probably was somewhat living the dream is Chili, and that's because she was sleeping with Dallas.
Yep, because she was sleeping with that. That is so true.
Well,
Y'all
I'm not
see
gonna
her
say sleep. I'm not
boyfriend?
gonna say.
Y'all know
I'm
what's
not gonna say
behind
sleeping.
that?
That was her man. Dallas was her
Yeah, because she had a
boyfriend.
child by him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
She
didn't know
trying
that
to get
Dallas was
pregnant
living the
again by
dream.
some rich white guy.
I
Saw
would.
Yeah.
him.
He
Did y'all
rich.
see Tamar with her white boyfriend, honey?
Everybody getting a white boyfriend or African. Which one do we need, y'all? A white
I
African.
boyfriend or African? What do we
African.
want?
African.
I
I'm
think
gonna
I
say
want the white
I'm gonna say
boyfriend.
African because of the you know what.
See, I don't need all that. I can take a little. They
Oh,
don't have to. I can just
Oh
pretend.
no. Oh no.
Just give me a
I
little
can't.
white man.
I can't pretend.
I'm just let's get back to the SW and the V of it all. Okay.
I can't believe we said this on live.
I
Cut
can't
it.
even
Cut. Rewind. Reel that shit back, as Kimmy say.
reel
Okay.
it back. That's a
I'm gonna be
reach.
gone. So, speaking of sleeping with everybody, do y'all believe that Candy was sleeping with all the people?
No,
No, but she
no, that
did.
was
She said
wrong.
that she said that she was sleeping with Jermaine.
She
But
slept
not
with
his
the man.
daddy and his brother.
Right,
And
she
Yeah.
didn't sleep.
No.
okay.
Yeah.
Tamika was
She had.
tripping. Tamika was
Tamika
tripping.
said that she was lying for
Yeah.
Tasha.
I
She
mean, she
said
was.
it.
Lord.
She said it. She said the reason that she fell out with Candy and all that was protecting Tamika.
I mean, she was with that dude in Jagged Edge for a long time, but I
Yeah,
don't.
that's true.
wasn't sure. Okay, but no, I mean, I Tamika admitted to her that she lied. I'm sorry, I never should have said that. Blah 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 blah. So Candy can go through some serious situations, but depending on who you are, she may or may not eventually make up with you. But she made up with Tamika. She said she loved the heck out of her, even though she called her the hoe of the ho-hos. And she made up
I
with Mark.
believe I believe she knew the whole time that she was just taking up for her sister.
I mean, but don't that what sisters
Yeah.
do, right?
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
that's what they should do, and what they shouldn't do is what Latasha did do, which was allow her husband to steal her bonus check.
Allegedly.
I just can't get over how she said it. When you stole my money, when you and Rocky stole my money,
I
Oh,
can't
see,
believe that
got the
Rocky did
movements.
That came from her
that
soul.
tickled that
Didn't it?
tickled the hell out of me. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. She had that Tyler Perry wig on from Meet the Browns.
Oh
Shut
God,
up! Shut up!
not the Tyler Perry. Let me look up Meet the Barnes so I can see what it really looked
I
like.
Meet
can't
the
believe
Browns, yes.
The
She
Browns.
got she got
oh,
into a character, honey. Real quick, she got into Malay.
oh God. She thought she was
Millie,
on the stage play, didn't she?
okay, she thought she was Millie
Yeah.
Jean again, girl. She thought she was Millie
Yeah,
Jean. My
yeah,
name is
yeah.
Malay. I
It's,
So
had it
what's okay?
changed.
So what's Tamika body shaming her sister when she said she ain't had no booty to kiss?
that
I mean,
was
I
not
think it
called
could be
body shaming, but I get
looked
it.
at. I
Yeah.
think it could be looked at as it, but I don't think in the moment. I don't think
If
she
that
was.
was a sore spot that she had shared with her sister before, like I need to get a butt. My butt is little.
I need a BBL
If
like all
it,
y'all.
it becomes personal,
Yeah.
Not
Well,
you
the
well,
BBL.
know.
she, child, she stole that $30,000. Fuck her.
She could have got a BBL with that, right?
And it'd be cheap
Hello.
right now, but still. Wait a
and would
minute.
have still
I
had
don't
a
even
good
think
amount
the
of change
BBL
left
costs
over.
that much. I don't think.
No,
I think
it
it's
don't. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. She's still.
But the
but
BBL don't cost that much the first round. But when you start to leaking and stuff, and you got to go back in and figure it out, you ain't gonna have no money left. Ask
Hold
me.
on. No, 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 no. A BBL
It's
and
just a
getting
lift.
injections is two different things.
It's just
A, bo-
lifting.
a big body.
Yeah.
What's the
A bit.
BBL? The
A
big booty
BBL is
lift,
butt
like putting your,
lift, a
a
boob
it's putting
lift,
Brazilian
your,
butt
and a
lift
butt lift.
yeah,
It's a
and
butt lift.
putting your
from Dr.
stomach
Maha
fat in your booty. But what
Yeah.
K Michelle was getting was like the injections,
Yeah.
Mhm.
silicone.
Yeah.
into the butt. Okay, all right,
Into
next.
the booty, so it won't leak, but it'll drop. You got to keep lifting it.
That's the reason why Kenyans look like a diaper.
Well, hers look better
Oh
now. I must say
Lord,
that.
Kenya who?
Kenya's butt looks really
more.
good now. For a while it did look weird, but now she got it fixed, and it's looking good. She better do
Who
that.
called her a diaper
What?
booty? Who was that?
Kenya, that's all.
Kenya Moore had the butt
No,
lift.
Kenya. I
Oh,
mean, you can
stop
tell
lying.
Kenya had a BBL.
I can't. I
Yeah,
don't look at her butt.
but it don't look like it was wonky.
Where do we
It's
even
good
see it
now.
at? I don't. Y'all saw this on the show or what?
Yeah,
I mean,
like when she first came.
hell,
It was
look at
kind
her
of funny.
booty.
She's
I guess
never
I was
said
wrong.
that she had a butt lift. No. If
Was
you
that
ask
before
me that,
or after the
according to
Stallion
her,
video?
it's real. But now that
Before the
could have been
show.
Phaedra,
It
who
was
said
before
she
the
had a
Stallion
Home
video.
Depot booty.
She had the butt lift before she put out her videos and she copies from Phaedra.
I
Yeah,
think
she
so.
had the butt lift before she came on the show.
Yeah, she had it before she came on.
Yeah.
Oh, well
It looks
then,
better now.
okay.
She got it fixed. Y'all leave my Kenya Summer more alone, okay?
Exactly.
Yes, honey, Team Swirl,
That's why
Team
Phaedra used
Swirl.
to call her Home Depot booty. Remember she was
Home
saying, okay,
Depot.
Home Depot. You ain't never heard us talk about
Honey.
butt.
Mm-hmm. They always talk about Kenya, but Marlo talked about her butt last season.
That's what that
What
when
she
you have that's
say?
your same go-to, like Jamal
She
is
was
their
like,
same go-to or
she was
Giselle,
like,
it's Tori.
she was gonna take a picture of her butt and post it on Instagram.
Okay. Oh my
It's
God. All
kind of
right. So
square.
Anyway, let's go back. No,
yeah,
she got it fixed. Go look at it. It looks good now.
I think it's because she lost weight.
I
That
wouldn't
could
know.
be why too, because it looks better. SWV said they do 50 to 100 shows a year. I did not even know that people still like them like that.
Okay,
Oh,
baby, they went to South Africa. I was like,
Oh,
I mean,
Australia?
I love these two groups. Now I have not seen SWV live, but I'd like to.
I seen Escape live
Yeah, that's true. It was
when
lopsided.
they went on that tour back when they first
They
got
did.
together.
Look
They
at
came to
singing.
Arkansas
It was.
Sandy
with
said the
Tamar
last
and
one was a
Monica.
little messed up.
I wouldn't mind seeing them live. I think they came here already though.
But the kids love them. I was watching a talent show in my school. I think it was last Thursday. I'm in high school. And it was kids singing. It wasn't weak. It was because I went through phases and kids was doing weak. It's something else the SWV.
I'm so into you.
Uh-uh.
I don't know. My daughter sings weak.
It's
She
that
loves
one
that song.
song that recently went viral on TikTok.
I
I can't even. My daughter could tell me because I heard her singing it, and I was like, "What do you know about that?" I was just watching the
Rain on me, rain down on me, every little
Yes,
drop.
rain down on me.
Yes, honey,
Yes.
every little
Them
drip
girls
drop.
love.
I want it.
yeah.
All right, all right.
Oh,
Anyway,
I forgot about that song. It's a jam.
yes,
Yeah,
honey.
the girls. It was two different groups singing that at the talent
Yeah,
show.
rain
I
down
was
on me.
like, what do they know about that?
Exactly. Okay.
And
okay,
people
yeah, we
saying
kinda-
TikTok.
Let's
So,
keep
yeah.
on with it. We ain't got too much time. So,
Right.
what do y'all think about the initial dinner that they had, or lunch, or whatever it was? What Tasha was like, I'm just not feeling it. Do you
She just
think
has a stank attitude.
Asha, just a problem.
I don't
Somebody
know
needs to
how that
wear her
attitude-
out real
How
quick.
do you think you can be a solo star with that attitude? I'm sorry, because usually if you are that bad of an attitude and you are a superstar, we usually don't see that attitude.
Right. That's true.
Beyonce
Yeah.
ain't never showed us no attitude. That don't
Mhm.
mean she ain't checking somebody behind the camera, but she knows where not to show it. You know what I mean?
Did
And
y'all
baby,
see that
Tasha ain't
reality
Beyonce
show that
neither.
Beyonce and them did?
No,
When
nowhere
what?
near, but she wants to be.
Y'all
I'm
should
sorry,
watch. Actually, Beyonce is. If y'all watch that when Destiny's Child,
Oh
before
yeah,
they
look what she did to
refused,
Carrie
they
Hilson.
had a reality show.
She didn't do that to Carrie. The
Yes,
fans
she
did that.
did.
She
Huh?
did.
She
I
did.
don't
definitely
know.
did.
For the first time,
The
that's
fans.
the only time I remember
She
The
blackballed Carrie.
fans can't. The
Yeah,
fans
it
can't
was
black. I was gonna say the
Blackballed
fans
Carrie
can't
within the
blackball
industry.
her.
Excuse
Yeah.
me, the fans, the what? We as fans, we
The
can blackball a
the
lot of people
fans.
with how we
No,
buy
the
or not buy their music.
She didn't even let them
that's
play her music. Like on the radio.
hello.
Like
And
Hello.
you know, and
seriously.
anything she was doing, I didn't see her doing nothing. She was always sweet Beyonce on camera. Now, what she was doing behind the scene, I don't care. If
I ain't mad
Latasha
at her.
wants to be Beyonce, then hide that. I ain't buying your stuff with the attitude.
Okay,
Without,
so I have a
no.
question, y'all. Do y'all like them showing their
Okay.
kids? Because I think that I love the mother and the aspect
Yes,
of them. I know Joy don't like to see the kids, but I like that of them. I
I
like seeing
do.
their children.
I want to hear Coco's son sing because she said he could sing, and she
He
was a
sung on the
backup singer for
verses.
him.
He did?
I didn't see the verses though.
Yeah.
I only saw a little bit of it, and to me, Escape won that, but I didn't
Me
watch
too.
SWV. What they didn't.
What did he sing on the verses? Because I missed that part.
Yeah,
I can't remember, but he definitely did sing with her.
Can he sing?
Yeah, he doesn't sound bad.
Can he be solo? Do you think?
But
I
why
mean,
his nails
No,
look different?
I don't see him having like this.
because his
He, I
mama
can see
wanted to
him
be a
being like
dancer.
a, I can see him being like a, who can I
Background?
say? I can see him being like a Tank. I don't see him being like
But Tank is
a
good.
John.
They
I don't
good.
see him being like a, but Tank is not like a John Legend.
Right.
I got you. Like mainstream,
Yes.
everybody loves. But
I can
okay.
see him being like an independent artist that has
Yeah.
a nice little
it's
size
only
fan
one
base,
song of
but
Tanks
I
that
don't
I
see him
just
being
love.
like Billboard Hot 100 topping the charts.
Top.
Like, no,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
no.
What song you like? When we F? When we F?
Yes.
I like.
Oh,
Okay.
I love that song.
I love that.
Unfortunately,
I don't even know what's when I have to look.
Why we
girl, that song
killing
Tank is my
people
celebrity
today?
crush. First of all, Tank is my celebrity crush. If I meet Tank, I might
Well,
like.
he'll
Oh my
let you.
god.
He will
Yep,
Oh
let
that's
you.
what.
lord.
Now Montique, see, I was
Tank is
not gonna.
not gay.
He's
Tank
good.
is
He
He'll,
not
will let you
gay.
yeah.
suck him off. He
Oh,
has said it.
Marsha is
He
No,
said,
saying.
I
he
feel
did
like that's
not. Tank
Hold
did
on,
not
y'all.
say that what Tank said was, to be specific, that if a straight man wants to try to explore, that it's nothing wrong with it. He didn't say
and
that
he
that's
did.
what he was doing.
Okay, so Marsha is saying that the son has a YouTube. Is that who
We
you
gonna
talking
have
about,
to look
Marsha?
at it.
Let me. What's his name? Do we know? I have to go check. I'll look it up. She
No,
wants
I
to
don't know his
her,
name.
her solo career.
I just liked his nails. I'm just gonna say that. The son's nails
I
was
did
on,
too.
and I was like,
I just liked
who
his
your nail
skin.
tech?
It
Okay.
just looks so smooth and clear. I love this.
So at first I
Again,
didn't
yes,
realize that
Sandy. That's
I
exactly
didn't
what
realize
Latasha is doing right
SWV was
now.
at
She's
Real
doing the
Houses.
same
I
thing
was
she
like,
did in 1998.
what now?
Hmm?
I was reading the comments. I said Sandra said she wants to use the group to further her solo career, and I said yes, she's doing the same thing that she did back in 1998, using the reality show, using the
Yeah.
group, trying to get together again and do a tour.
And it
She's
hasn't
doing the same
happened. So
thing
what is she thinking? I would love to be able to really talk to her and really understand what she thinks it is holding her back. Because this is her
because
third,
baby,
fourth attempt.
the song ain't that great.
Well, the video is really nice. Have you looked at it?
Yeah.
That's why I
I mean,
said the
she has a
song is
nice
not
voice.
that great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I mean,
question
but
is,
I
people in their
will
40s
people in
will
their
buy
40s
gospel.
purchase her?
Gospel music is a big seller. So
Latoya,
she,
I don't think I would purchase. I
She
wouldn't.
ain't gonna be no Yolanda Adams or no Tamala Man, no Kiara
oh no,
Stewart.
no,
No,
no Kiki, no none of that. Yeah.
no.
I mean,
Um,
because
no Mary. Mm-mm.
drop the
No
attitude,
Erica.
make your money while you can. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Okay, girl, go on tour with Escape and Call of the
She
Day.
could do
That's the money
Yeah.
that.
maker.
Sure.
Tiny
That's
got
the
but
money
five
I don't know
maker.
why she
houses.
don't like submit to that because yes, you're talented, but one of the things that I mean, I hate to say it, sometimes God's favor just ain't fair
Favor ain't
in
fair.
Yes.
That's the
our
truth.
eyes. And
Mhm.
I think, she looks in the mirror, she hears what people are saying, and I think it's probably true that here she is. Nobody ever, if you had to pick out a powerhouse voice
Mm-hmm.
of that group, you would always pick her, hands
Huh.
down.
Really.
Mm-hmm.
You just
I don't
would.
know. I like Tamika's voice better than hers.
Tamika's voice
So
is good too.
I think both of their voices, but it wasn't Tiny or Candy.
Not at all.
Because I'll
I
even
like
go.
Tiny's voice.
It's
I was
better.
just
No,
going to say
Latoya.
that. I actually like Tiny's voice better than,
Funny.
if I had to rank them, Candy would be,
Last.
she would be the last.
She could be last.
So hers, but I know why Candy is catapulted. for the same reason why she's catapulted on Bravo. Candy is a company girl.
Yes, ma'am.
If you say show up at 8, she hungry enough to be there at 7:55.
So is Giselle. They
And
early.
she's going to be there, and regardless if you there or not, and they say, well, all of us supposed to lead, we supposed to do the song. Why isn't so-and-so here? I'll do it. I'll do it. She there on time. They done recorded that. Everybody think they getting their parts, wondering where it's gonna go. She's already done what she needs to do. That's the kind of girl Candy is. And we could call it an opportunist. We can call it whatever, but that's assertive.
You ain't got to stay ready. Get ready if you stay ready.
Like but I know why she is successful.
Yeah.
Because she hungry. Joy, what's that quote you say sometime?
Girl, we might as well push this little live back to an hour.
If you're hungry, you're willing to do different things.
Yes, when people are hungry,
yeah.
you can tell when people are hungry
because of what they're willing to do.
They move differently.
They do.
When people nice and comfortable, they ain't working, they ain't hustling.
Yes,
and she's a hustler. You can't be so up in your head. Like, yeah, I'm the best. I'm so I'm gonna do this. But you ain't here on time.
Do you think it's her husband that's gassing her up like this?
From what we could see, yes.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I mean, because when he came and whispered in her ear,
oh my God.
I mean, it was all scary to me, but we don't know what's to come yet. We only got 3-4 episodes left, but we do know that all her control she's given her husband, who allegedly spent her sister's money and now has a baby outside. What? Allegedly. So what have you been doing? You've given him your life. What has he given you?
All 27 years of her life. That's a long ass.
That just is heartbreaking to hear, to see how she's acting and then what she's getting in return. She don't have a solo career.
No.
She don't have her sister's $30,000 back, and she about to change some diapers like Wendy Williams wouldn't do.
I would not change a diaper.
I mean, it hurts me when people kind of give.
And I don't know how true it is, but there's a thing that's been floating around the internet again. I don't know how true this is, but that her husband got a girlfriend and a baby.
Yeah, that's what
Callie just said, Joy. You're not listening.
Look, she busy over there. She
ain't listening to you, Callie. Callie just said she ain't changing the diaper.
Okay.
But
I didn't know that. I heard her say that, but I didn't realize that's what she was referencing. I thought she was trying to say because he was old.
Shut up. Okay.
Screaming.
I wasn't even thinking about that, babe. But you did reference Wendy Williams, so yeah, I didn't get it. I'm slow.
J. Michael, Coco's son, y'all better get busy.
You found it? Okay, so we talk about the mother and the jealousy and the favoritism. Did we talk about that already?
Yes.
What? I'm sorry, what was the question?
The favoritism with the sister.
Can I ask you a question, Callie?
Yes.
Did you get feedback on whether or not that triggers people?
No, actually. Well, let me look and see if they've put anything in there now.
Because I never even really tripped off that. People would argue that I'm the favorite. My mother, but I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No. If it is, I just don't. I think my mother. I don't give my mother issues.
That's the reason.
Right. Yeah, so I don't ask my mama for nothing. I'm taking her places. I'm the one that's taking her places.
Right. You're like a problem, Cal. Like
I'm not a problem for her.
Please.
So when
me and my mom definitely argued a lot.
No, I ain't never argued with my mama. Or my daddy. And my daddy never chastised me. He always told my mom if I get.
No, there's no feedback. Don't even look at. A lot of people haven't even viewed the video.
We need to put it on Instagram too. Then
me and my mom, like Montanique, me and my mom used to argue like bad, like to the point where she wouldn't talk to me for like days. I wouldn't talk to her for days. If it wasn't like what you want to eat, you need some money to go do this or that. That's it. We wasn't having
I only remember having one argument with my mother as an adult.
Yeah, I have one. Yeah.
And
I was a teenager when this stuff went on.
Oh,
My
okay.
mom
That's good.
passed when I
Well,
was
see, we didn't
16, so
argue. See, we
Oh.
didn't argue when
No, we
I
didn't
was,
argue with our parents.
yeah, I didn't
Uh-huh.
argue with my mother as a teenager.
So
We
who's
and the
abusive? The
argument that
mother?
we had, it was
Okay.
just that she shared
Oh,
something.
love, right, Sandy?
I
I
She
mean, that's the
shared
worst
something that
feeling.
I asked her not to.
Oh, okay.
And I was mad at her and we kind of fussed about it. But then I called her a day later. She was like, "You hurt my feelings." That's how she answered the
Oh,
phone. I'm
but you
like,
know
"I
what?
hurt
That's what
your
helped you because
feelings?
she let you
You
know how you
telling
made
my
her feel.
business, but I hurt your feelings."
But that's the problem. People don't let other people know what happened. So you just think this person know why you mad, but if you don't even
Right,
tell them why they mad, they don't
right.
know sometimes. Okay,
Yeah.
anyway. So when I was looking at where everybody was living, I was like, dang, SWV live in these little bitty old places. But then I realized they didn't live in Atlanta. I didn't know they didn't live in Atlanta. Did y'all know that?
Oh, where they live?
Yeah, they were from
Virginia,
like
and I
well,
knew
a
that
lot of
was
them
Eddie
do
George
live
lived
in
here. I knew she lived in Nashville because you know Eddie George used to play for the Titans.
yes.
Um,
Yes.
he seemed like he really loved her too. I was like, this is so sweet. Uh,
Yeah, I like them. They're
yes.
so cute.
and they tried to make that Chakuchi board, Callie. Did you? I
Did you
said I
see
was.
that they ended up putting everything in the dollar store plastic? I was like, you know what? I'm gonna need them to stop.
Oh,
Right.
What is people's thing with those
charcuterie
expensive
boards. I don't know.
thin
You know, I love
pieces
a
of
charcuterie
meat
board.
and
But
cheese? I'm like, you can't even tell if it's pork or beef. That's
but
why I'll never eat
Callie
them.
know I like them, so that's why she was like, Teek, Teek, Teek. When you
Yeah,
see this
every time I
car,
see one bad or good, it makes me think of Teak. I'm like, Teak, here's another one. They don't know what they're doing,
Why?
but
You
this is a
like
good
them,
one.
Montanique?
Oh my
I love them. I love to see how people put them together. Now I don't do them. Okay. Coco
Okay, but
made
Latasha's son was fine. But anyway,
God. Latasha's son.
Latasha.
her
I,
son was fine.
I don't
Yes.
remember who he was.
And I
Latasha.
love Tamika's
Oh, the
husband too. He
basketball player.
fine
Yeah,
too.
yeah, he was cute.
Tamika's husband fine too, child.
And her kids are really pretty.
Yes,
I
they
don't.
are. Oh, they were pissed about the whole
Yeah.
$30,000.
She was pregnant.
Especially that light skinned one. Oh,
Well,
she was mad.
she was pregnant with one of them, and then the
That's
other
Yeah,
sad.
the
one.
That just
baby
broke me a
girl.
little hard.
That
She
is
was pregnant with
sad.
the baby girl.
Tasha just stood
Yeah,
back there
because
like,
she said the mama told her, even though the mama tried to play on camera like she didn't know what she was talking about. But she was like when she told her at the time when it happened, she said the mama told her that you don't know what Tasha was going through at the time. She might have needed the money. Tamika better than me, because when I had my baby, I would have wore Tasha out.
Right. Because I'm
I'm
having
talking
a
about
baby.
hands. I would have beat her ass.
And I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure she was married. Both of them were married, but still, I'm sitting
Yeah.
here with a child in college
thank you.
and having a baby, and you need more
She
money
said
than
she hid it from her husband. And she
that's
said when her
crazy.
husband was asking about why they taxes and stuff was going up and all of this, she was lying to him about it. And now he know.
What?
She
That's
had to pay
crazy.
Yep.
taxes on that money that she didn't get. Oh,
Mm,
Latasha needs to be really thankful her sister did not call the feds on her.
I'm telling you, I would have whooped her ass. I would have whooped her ass. For
And
Okay.
so they
real.
become a new management company. I don't think they should have picked a management company that was favoring any other member anyway. So I don't understand
Yep.
why they picked a company that Rocky and Tasha wanted, knowing how stank her attitude is and how she allegedly stole money. Like, why would you trust her to pick a management company for you?
All right. Well, how much time we got? We got to talk about some other stuff. You think, or we just
I'm
gonna?
Yes,
not
yes.
done. That's my last thing. Oh, and I do say Candy's still trying to sing because she was in the booth. Why she still trying to sing? Don't sing,
I don't
Candy.
think Candy's trying to sing. Like I think
Writing a
Candy just do
song.
little. I just think she just do little stuff just to be doing it.
She,
I
you
hope
know, she
not.
said she's
I
gonna
don't
put
think
the
she.
song out.
I don't think she's trying to like necessarily like have this big solo career. She
I
put
pray.
little songs out all the time, all the time. Cause I love "Ready for This." I like that little song.
My last little message was I hope that Tasha watches this show back and sees herself and apologizes to her, especially
I
her
hope
sister, especially
I agree with that. Who wrote that?
me, my
Yeah, I agree.
Wait,
I
who need to
actually agree with
apologize?
that.
Tasha. I hope that she
Yeah,
watches this show.
Oh, she don't
yeah,
feel like she stole nothing, so she not apologizing. She
Not
said
even just
Tamika
a
lied
stole
on her.
anything. So take that away. Just the way
yeah,
she's treating people. the
Yeah.
attitude of it
Oh,
all.
child, please.
Don't
She
take
don't
away
like
the stolen.
candy.
Leave it in there.
No,
So
even if she feels like she didn't steal it, we're gonna just take that away.
Child, she not finna do this. She don't like candy. No apology. She think Tamika Line and embarrassing her on TV, not getting the apology. The only one she is somewhat cordial with is Tiny.
That's so
Girl,
sad.
Cat Tiny, she just tickled. All she
She's a
doing
Tiny
is
big
just
puppy.
don't care.
Yeah.
Tiny just don't
Tiny.
care.
Wait a minute. When she was telling that story last week on that episode, remember she was like, and then she said so she was just so tickled.
I mean, if you got 5 houses, Joy, with 5 different blenders, you wouldn't care either. Like,
I
okay,
Tiny
can
just
use
don't care.
it.
You
Child,
can
Tiny
tell
like,
she
baby, I don't
don't
even,
care.
I don't need y'all. My husband is rich,
right.
okay?
I don't need
Whatever.
this.
Candy don't need it either. Hell, Candy trying to help them two out.
I know that's what makes me mad. It's like they're offering you help because these women got money.
And to
We're
be
trying to
honest,
leave them alone
Tamika
anyway.
don't need it neither.
Don't need what?
Don't need the show or the money. Her husband got money.
Yeah.
What does he do?
He works with celebrities.
So does Rocky not have money?
Child, clearly not. He's still at $30,000.
Well, or maybe he does. Is he out there making extra keys?
If he's stealing from everybody. Okay, so y'all ready to do
What we gonna talk about next?
the hot topics?
Joy.
Joy, you
Joy.
taking
Yes.
screenshots of me. I'm not on the camera.
No, I ain't even got the thing on.
Joy.
I'm trying to download some on my
Joy.
iPad. You gotta
Just
double
hear
click
me
it
or
and show
no?
your face. And
Joy, can you hear me?
Joy is
Yeah.
over there trying to do stuff. Please
Joy,
repeat.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Happy 314 days, St. Louis. What does that mean?
Happy Pie Day. It's Pie Day.
It's Pi Day. It's 314. That's the area code.
That's the area code too, but it's Pie Day. Destiny at 313. That must be Detroit. She said happy 313. But it's Pie Day. Is it Pie Day?
All right.
Yeah.
All right,
You know,
go.
Pie
What we
3.14. Da, 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 da. Okay. Anyway.
Okay, so what's the first hot topic we're gonna talk
I
about?
want to talk about Juan. I don't know many. So I want to talk about Juan and his loss of his job at Coppin State.
Oh, boring. Just like Robin.
Nobody losing their job is ever boring. That is sad.
Yeah, we just did look, D. Look, okay. We know that. How'd you say
Okay,
you were-
okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Listen, D. Favor ain't fair. So we got our jobs, right?
I mean, I think I did do a poll on TikTok, and 85% of the people on TikTok said yes, he should have lost his job.
Due to the scandal?
Due to the scandal, yes, that he should have lost his job. Do you guys think, because initially it sounded like that he told certain people what was going on, but I guess it was the wrong people. Now it's
No, none of that language is in a lawsuit. None of that's not none of it's the lawsuit is only 14 pages. None of the language about who told who didn't. None of that's in the lawsuit.
Well, what's in there?
Why is he getting fired?
Because he didn't win anything.
No. First of all, look,
we're not gonna talk about the lawsuit, y'all.
Look,
he didn't win anything.
Yeah, go ahead, Joy. What?
He wasn't good.
Why
That's what we just said. They didn't win.
She don't want God to hear this. She don't want God to hear this message. So
why
yeah,
she gotta get to the Joy, why you gotta get close and whisper?
Because God don't need to know what's happening right now.
Right, God hears you.
His rate was like 51 and 2000. He won 51 and lost
200 and
like,
something.
it was bad.
Yeah. But that's
Speaking of hot topics, do y'all watch Love After Lockup?
No,
I do.
That Monique and Derek is a mess. Okay, I'm sorry.
We gonna go to that next. Let's finish this one.
Listen, so there was I'm sorry, I'm trying not to do Dory. November. So just in November of last year, the school was posting and tagging Potomac in their post.
No.
They were having a charity event and stuff. And so the school was a good thing for them. They thought they could use Juan and Juan's name and the show to help them generate money.
Yeah. And they didn't really.
Just the thought that they tagged him just in November.
Yeah. That's why I was saying, if y'all read the lawsuit, what Robin was right about one thing, and it was that they are really using him for clickbait. There is no language in that lawsuit that says whether or not it was reported or not.
Somebody said VSU tags Dr. Wendy.
What is VSU? Virginia State University?
I don't know.
Any, anyways,
I,
what you were saying, Dr. Joy?
what they the lawsuit, the language in the lawsuit is basically um talking about the things that occurred afterward. The boy made a formal complaint, and it
Mm-hmm.
started a review. That's their process. You kind of get the impression, this is how I know that people are saying that Juan, whether or not Juan didn't report it. This is how it doesn't, like I said, the lawsuit doesn't have that language, but it does have little clues. Like it was something like the next day, the next day after he made this formal complaint, Juan required him to come to practice. While he was at practice, he felt uncomfortable. The coach wasn't there. The assistant coach wasn't there, which tells me something was done. Something was likely done.
Happened. I
Not
don't
necessarily.
think it was because
I
of
don't
the
think he
lawsuit.
was fired, but when you under review, you go home on leave. That's what
Yeah.
happens. So
Allegedly, Marsha Robin ain't coming back as a full time.
I did want
I-
Robin back, but now I do want both of them there. So they
Somebody
won't
needs a job in that house. Like I
I
don't
agree.
want,
Marsha. I hate to say that too, but
I
I don't
don't
want
like
them
it.
to they just started getting their life back on track.
Yeah, I
you
can't.
know?
She
I
said
mean,
her hats is selling, honey. So,
that's some depressing stuff. Like
and they
if
got the podcast. Well,
yeah,
she got the
she
podcast.
has a
She
makeup
has
thing. And she also
several
has her hat.
sources of income.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
Robin,
does.
all of them know that there is a
Yeah.
Yeah.
beginning and end. They've been
Right.
on there for
And
7 seasons.
she's a
Yeah,
celebrity. She can make money off Instagram.
yeah.
Yeah.
There
But
are
she won't use
ways.
that kind of stuff, D. She gonna have to
Yeah,
start.
I just,
she.
history has shown that Juan just might not handle this too well. He's
That's
going to
what I'm
be
scared
upset
about
for a
that. Yeah.
while, and
Yeah.
that
I
will
think
affect their
I don't think
relationship,
that
I would
he's going to
think.
be upset. Juan knows his record. He's been on. When I
You don't
heard,
think he's going to be upset?
no,
I think he can get another
um,
job.
they said that if you don't have a .500, in other words, if you're not half and half, if you pay,
Oh, he
I'm
got
making up
that.
a number,
Mhm.
30 games, if you're not at least 15, any coach that always is not even a half and half is on 10. In other
Yeah.
words, they
Yeah.
could be replaceable. He's been on 10 for 6 seasons.
Right. So the only thing I'm thinking, Joy, is based on the reasons that he's been terminated, plus all the negative publicity on Potomac and everything. From what they're saying, he will never be able to work in a sports field again, though, and that's
Who said
been his
that?
life. Different blogs I've listened to today. I mean, you shouldn't be hard to find if you listen to some people that are talking about it. They're saying
But if
if he
but
wants
if
to
they
get in sports, the only thing he might be able to do is become a commentator.
That's
But
what
as
he
far
needs
as
to do.
coaching again, he won't be able to do that from what they're saying. And
Oh,
so,
I hate that.
yeah, I do. I mean, I think that's sad.
Maybe he can do a
Coaching
high
Not.
school.
I was just
for
gonna
your
say
7
that.
7 year.
I
Maybe
was
a
just
high
gonna say
school.
that.
Yeah. D, we in each other's heads today.
Okay.
But
I
yeah,
think
coaches.
that would be less likely. Well,
What?
I mean,
He,
here's
child,
the thing.
he was in the
I'm not
NBA. A
saying
high
People
whether or
love
school
not
would
him.
love that. Yeah,
the
he
They
was in
would
the
lawsuit,
love
NBA.
to have him.
although the lawsuit has his name in it, he wasn't,
You
his
don't think so?
behavior
I don't think.
wasn't the issue. His as a
His
matter of fact,
behavior was the issue a little bit because he didn't do what they think he should have done.
that's not in the lawsuit though. They're actually suing
But
him because I'm just telling you what the lawsuit said. I ain't talking
right,
about
but
the
he got
blog.
fired and they haven't even gone to court yet. So the
It
That
was
has
because of the
nothing to
record. It had nothing to
he
do
did
with
what they
They
were
the.
had,
supposed to do.
but see, here's the difference. You're thinking that he was fired because of the lawsuit. The
It's only
lawsuit has
part of it.
I
I'm not
don't think
thinking
it has
anything. This
anything.
is kind of what they
I don't think
said
it
about
has
it.
anything to do with it. I
I
think
think
it's
it has a
more
lot to
about
do
his
with
record because the
and
lawsuit
that too, yes.
itself, the lawsuit itself doesn't have any language about him not doing anything. It's more about what he did do than what he didn't do. And what the guy is complaining about is that Juan required him to come to practice after he just told him that his assistant coach was messing with him or catfished him or blackmailed him, and Juan required him to come. And when the boy didn't come, that he retaliated by telling financial aid, and financial aid took away his scholarship. That's actually what the lawsuit is about. All of this other stuff that y'all talk about, Juan didn't take, none of that's in the lawsuit. And
He
if
didn't
y'all
get
look at,
fired just for
wait
the
a minute, let me
lawsuit,
say
though.
this. Let me say this though.
It was multiple
And if
We're
things.
gonna
you
move
do
on
it,
from this in 1 minute. We don't get too
last
much
thing.
time.
And if y'all look at the lawsuit, look at the people that's putting out the information, all reputable news agencies that reported this never mention it. It's only bloggers. Not
Yeah.
I
one
haven't looked at the news.
NBC News, CBS, and all of them talked about this. Even in how he was fired, none of them mention. They talk about the scandal, but nobody has the line, why I did not report the information. That's not in the lawsuit. That's
What?
something
But
that bloggers
are we
made up.
okay? So, but what are you saying? We're putting too much emphasis on the lawsuit? That's not the only reason he got
No, I'm
fired.
what?
That's
Okay,
not the
y'all.
only
Let's move
reason he
on.
was
Let's move
fired.
on.
There
Y'all
were
ready to move
multiple
on?
things that they listed.
Okay, what else we want to talk about hot topic wise? I didn't think one was gonna be this controversial.
I did.
I'm
You always
screaming.
yeah.
Did you
He's
do?
boring to me, so no, that's why I ain't saying it,
Oh.
because he's a snooze fest,
Oh
just
God,
like his
this was
wife.
really good. Okay.
You
So
know, I said what I want. You know, the housewives that are filming
What do
in
y'all
what do
Love
you
and
want to
Marriage,
talk about this
Huntsville.
for?
did y'all mention
I mean, you want to talk about Love and Marriage, and they're filming.
No,
They
I said
ain't
what you
got
want
nothing.
to talk about them. What say what you
Oh,
want
I'm
to
no,
talk
did
sorry.
y'all
I'm
mention that Atlanta
Calm
is
down,
back
Cletus. Calm down.
filming?
Huh?
sorry.
Atlanta is back filming.
Yes, we
Did
talked
y'all,
about that.
did y'all mention that?
Who is?
Atlanta,
Yeah,
you said?
yes, they're
Drew
I
back
was
is
saying
filming
back.
for
on
the
I know
air
Drew
divorce.
is. I know
Yeah,
that
they're
Drew
they
back
is.
didn't
filming for
take.
the divorce.
Yeah,
Drew
and
is.
that means, and that's interesting. Let's talk about this. Atlanta wrapped in like November.
Was
Mm-hmm.
it
They're
November?
now, yes, we know what the event was because Martell was there. The whole arg, I can't remember.
No, that was
Somebody
the
had an
first
event.
thing they did when they got to arguing. That wasn't the rap. That was the
No,
first thing when he
no,
got to
no, no,
arguing
no.
with Kenya.
They actually
They
filmed the
wrapped this
finale.
year, if I'm not mistaken.
I
The
can
first
tell you
thing
when it
with Kenya
was because
that was
somebody
the
had an
first
event.
party. That was Sonya's birthday. That was in November because she's a Sagittarius, whatever. So that was the first thing. That wasn't the last thing. Now Martell
I'm
was
gonna
at
say
the
they.
last thing.
I'm gonna say they stopped filming this year, like
Yeah,
earlier this year.
that was the first thing. It was at Sonya's birthday party. He got into it with Kenya and maybe even Candy.
Not
That was
there.
Martell.
the last thing was when he what was it? Was it something
Martell got into it with Candy.
Yes.
in Kenya? Yeah, I think they got to or
Oh
to the
Lord, I can't wait to see that.
I don't think it's a snooze fest. I just think they don't want to miss out on this tea. I
Yeah,
think
because
that this
basically when
divorce
they
is
start
tea.
back filming again, they're gonna be filming again in like 2024 almost. So
Yeah,
they're gonna be to miss everything.
Well,
the whole
they're
dang
out
on
there
divorce,
filming now just to get information about Drew's
just
divorce
about
on the
Drew.
show.
Yeah,
Basically, yes.
yeah,
And
it's yeah. Go ahead, Callie.
Here it
Which
is.
I could care
They
less
resumed,
about,
they
you know.
wrapped filming. You're right. It was January the 30th.
Yeah, because November was the first thing, which was her party. Yeah, it was
That
this
wasn't
whose
year.
what I was.
party?
Yeah. Here
Sonya's,
is
Tanya's birthday party.
Ross's,
Right.
Ross's. No, it was Ross's birthday party.
Ross'
So
birthday party. Yeah,
she's
I
coming
just,
back, huh? Okay.
I just love her boy. I mean, her husband.
he's so fine.
Oh,
Aaron Ross. Yes.
yes.
He
yeah, because
cheating on me
remember
with her,
we
and
was
that's
seeing the
okay.
pictures of Claudia Joy and all of them
Yeah, Claudia was
were
there.
there.
Loved Claudia.
I
I did
love her.
too. She's cool.
Wore Nene a
Anyway,
new
I
asshole,
think
and people
Kim
don't want
was
to admit
there.
that.
What?
Kim was
huh?
there.
What, Joy?
I oh,
I
Cynthia was
said
there.
Kim was there. There was a whole
Yeah,
I
bunch of
think
old.
I think Cynthia is a friend of
yeah,
the
she's a
show.
friend.
Yeah.
I think this season may be good. Don't count it
Yeah.
out yet, y'all. Don't
Candy
discount
Candy
It's gonna
says
be good.
Candy says she been arguing since she been filming, child. She said she
with
was
Escape
tired.
and then them. Yeah.
And then
Um,
Housewives. I wonder
and
what would be the reason that her and Kenya argue with Martell for.
well, you know that Candy
Because
said that her
about
friend
sister history.
set up a thing at her restaurant because Martell is using Sheree
Mm.
for a relationship. He tried to do it with one of Candy's friends, and her friend wasn't with it. So Candy went live and
Her
said
friend
this.
was
Oh.
with it. She was there.
She was like,
Oh, so you
And
think
the
like
Candy
same
Candy's
brought
friend was
friend,
there.
no, that friend, you know how I don't believe her friend. This is the friend that
You
was
don't
doing
believe
the
nothing against
lives
Martell, girl.
talking about the mansion she was in. Huntsville didn't earn none of that. Not
The
one
what?
second of it.
It's not that friend. It's a different, whole totally different girl. It's not the
No,
girl
but
with the
that
curly
was
blonde hair.
that girl. The
It's not the
girl,
girl with the curly blonde hair. That's not her friend. It's like a
no,
video
not
vixen girl.
her. Not her. Her friend was the girl that there was a girl doing a live at a house talking about where they were filming. That
was
was
her.
Candy's friend.
That okay.
That's how she
I
was
don't.
Googleable.
It was the blonde.
I don't keep up with
don't-
Huntsville enough to
I could have sworn it was
argue
the other
that.
girl because she was when I watched it, but it might have been both of them.
So what was okay?
Girl
What's
with
Kenya
short
reason?
hair.
This girl has long hair. She's like a video vixen girl. Her name is like
Right.
Aisha or
I
Aisha or something.
Or she had on a short wig, I
She
think.
could
What you
have.
finna say, Callie?
I don't even know. I don't remember.
I said I had said I was like, what would be Kenya's reason then? And you finna
Because
say
Kenya
something.
said that Martell tried her first. Like he got
Oh,
in her
Lord.
Oh,
DMs
I didn't
first
know that. What?
and tried
Oh,
to get her
Lord.
to do it, and she wasn't with it. And so
Wait.
right,
Martell tried to do what with Kenya?
tried to get her to be his. I don't know if it's a beard because he's not gay, but his fake relationship person.
I did not really.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know that?
She said she got the DM. She probably showed Sheree. Sheree don't care.
This is gonna be good.
Child.
So, what do y'all think about the whole arrest situation?
Okay, so
Who
this
was
is what Tori
arrested?
want to talk about. Sherelle World went on live. I don't watch her that much, but she was saying that it did happen. Somebody
Who got arrested?
Allegedly, Martell Holt.
for domestic violence. They said that
Oh, I did see that
a
Yeah.
person
with the baby
that
mama.
was in the neighborhood heard the arguing and called the police. I don't know how true it is, but if y'all want to hear about it, watch Sherelle World. She had like lawyers on there and everything.
Oh,
was
she
breaking
had-
down.
They probably did call the police, but he didn't get. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't
So-
think he got arrested.
And then
Because
she
you
put a
can pull
picture
up an
there.
arrest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I
she
didn't
pulled
see
up
it.
an
I
arrest
looked.
for a Marta Holt. Marta Holt was arrested, and she said that she is sure she said Martell, not Marta. So in case they tried to say no, we gave you the wrong name or you didn't hear us right, she was just really trying to make it clear.
I hate when neighbors do
know.
that. I hate when neighbors do that because just mind your business.
But they called.
Right.
They went live from bed the next morning. So maybe I don't know. So what do we think? If the cops were called, but they never were arrested, maybe
I
they
don't
were
even know
taken
if the
down
cops were
there
called.
because
I'm just
I don't know. Do
I
they
don't
live in the same state? She lived in Alabama, Coleslaw.
I don't know where she lives.
Okay.
Sherelle
I-
World
but
had
must have-
lawyers on her channel.
Yes, you gotta wait. It was today.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Oh,
It was
honey.
today. She had
But
like
it wasn't that Erica Jane attorney Richard, was it?
no, it was some black people. It was all black folks.
Oh, child. Don't even get me started on Erica,
I'm just
honey.
letting you know it wasn't Richard. He was white. I
Okay,
didn't watch it. Latoya
and then-
tagged us all in it. I didn't watch it because
Oh, I
I
In
didn't
the-
even see that.
In the spirit of Beverly Hills filming, is it so ironic that the first fight that has been alleged to happen was who? Kyle. Why am I not surprised?
Wait a minute before we get over to Cal. I'm sorry, Diva Marsha, your comment. Mm-hmm. Ask her on. She does look
she showed
puffy.
her belly. I don't remember her saying she was pregnant. But
She didn't say she was. But she
Joy
does
said
look
she
puffy.
did.
What? Not on the live?
Who?
Didn't you say that Coleslaw said
Is that
she
what
was
she
pregnant?
said? They asked her on the live and she wouldn't in. Okay. Yeah, she didn't say she was. Not from the part I heard. Heck, I think I still got it recorded.
Who?
Little bit. What you call coleslaw? The spoiled milk.
Oh, she was a PI. She wasn't an attorney. Okay. She
Oh,
didn't pass the bar.
misbehaving. Okay, she was a private eye.
Okay. So did you watch
Misbehaving.
it?
So the private eye confirmed he
Did you watch it? Can you come on and let us know what they said?
Girl, let me
misbehaving.
tell you
Golly,
something. Them people, them mellow minions, meters,
That's not a
whatever they call
millimeter. Why y'all
themselves.
blame everybody on everything on the millimeters?
They
What you got
so
to say about
obsessed with
millimeters?
Martell. If Martell was arrested, it would be in there. Trust.
I can't stand Melody. Now I can say that as far as Huntsville goes. I can't stand her. She's another Brooke Logan. If you ask me, the
I was there too,
perpetual
misbehaving.
victim.
Oh, you was in the live?
Well, I was on it. What do you mean?
That's why I can't. That's why I can't
Yeah.
stand Melody.
And so I posted it.
Yeah, I didn't know you had watched it live though.
Oh yeah. I posted it as yeah.
Oh.
It's
Did y'all hear me?
Yes,
you don't
you
like
done said
Melly.
it
We're
several
just
times,
ignoring
D.
you. We're
This
gonna
ain't the
ignore you
first
about
time. This
that
is like
because
the 8th time you've said
There's nothing wrong with Melody Holt. Okay, I know that you might be a little jealous. Okay,
Jealous of what?
you
this. Your
cannot.
ugly
You
Her,
yellow
cannot
I
yellow
was just
head.
gonna say
on Melody
that.
Holt.
I was just gonna say that her perpetual victim act.
Her
She's
ugly
not a
yellow
victim.
leather pants.
Yeah, she's not a victim. She's just
She
a successful single mother of four
no one's
making it
taking
work.
no one's taking that away from her, but she
Well, then
definitely
nothing to hate about. Hello.
No, the PI only confirmed that she called and verified Martell's info. If I don't think he went to jail. Now, do I
I don't
think
either.
he could have been a violent
child. If he
man?
went to jail, his mug shots would be out there already.
You
Yeah,
know, I was looking too.
I
was
wouldn't
looking.
look
Definitely. Now,
because
what
I
you was on to say
for
about
y'all.
Go ahead.
Kyle Kelly?
No, I say wait because I was still asking Marsha about
Oh,
her
okay.
comment. What were you saying about Kyle? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was saying that is it so ironic that the first alleged fight that has happened since filming started was who? None other than Brooke
Who
Logan.
was she fighting with?
They didn't say who she was fighting with. They just said one of the girls accused her of taking some type of medication that starts with an O
Oh,
to
Zempic.
lose
I keep
weight.
seeing
Yes.
that somebody asked if that's what Karen Huger took in her little recent.
And look at Erica Jane now. She is so skinny. What the hell?
Now, is this the
Like
same
so,
thing we talked about in the video?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but if we take it, we're gonna do the semaglutide, which is not the diabetes one. Okay.
so basically, yes, Kyle. And allegedly, Kyle arranged the sit down between Erica and Crystal that got pretty heated.
I heard. Yeah, I heard.
Well, that's what she's supposed to do.
But it's not surprising
Crystal on
considering
the
what
show?
happened.
Yeah.
Yes, which I'm not surprised though, considering how bad her and Erica got into it last season.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And
Wait a minute.
they didn't even talk about
Wait-
that at the reunion.
Wait a minute. Erica and Crystal Mongoff
Yeah.
Minkoff, yes.
Yeah.
got into it on the show last year?
Yeah, what do you mean twice?
Oh God, yeah. At one time when they was in the
Aspen.
Yes, honey.
Yes. When Erica was like, I don't give a fuck about nobody but me.
I remember her saying that.
That she
That
was
was
talking to Crystal.
Yeah.
Well, good for her, but I don't even remember that. Okay.
Because she was mad because they was asking about the earrings. But I didn't understand why she got so mad at Crystal and Garcelle and Kyle and all of them said the same thing. So that's my problem with Erica.
What?
She
Lord.
pisses me off with that
With
because
what?
why are you? She only attacked Crystal, but multiple of them said the same exact thing. Same thing with Sutton. Everybody was just as adamant about how Sutton felt, but only Sutton was attacked.
EJ attacks the smaller people.
I mean, oh no, that's not true. If you think about it, EJ has been into it with everybody on the show. It ain't like she's scared of them. You can only go off on so many.
Not
people.
like that, because she went off on Teddy. She was possessed, honey. I thought she was gonna kill Teddy.
Well,
And poor
the one that
poor
went
Queen.
off on Teddy was Suda Sutton. What's her name?
No, Erica went
Yes.
off on Teddy.
Erica definitely
Ever
went
call
off
me a
on
liar?
Teddy.
Don't you ever
So
call
was
me a
Suda
liar?
Sutton.
No,
So
Yes,
Suda
don't
Sutton.
you
way worse than Sutton.
don't you ever
Don't you
do that
ever
again.
call
And she said, "Okay, I won't." Smart girl.
And
Yes, she went off.
and
She was
and
crying.
no.
Teddy was
Poor
crying.
Queen Eileen. Queen Eileen. Let
Oh,
me
she went
make
off on
that
Eileen
clear.
too.
Well,
Queen Eileen,
Is that the one
honey.
on Victor? Is that Victor Newman's chick?
Yes, honey.
No, she's
No.
not with Victor. No,
She
What's
now.
that?
She from a soap opera.
Yeah, she's from The Young and the Restless and Days of Our Lives.
But
Yes,
she's over,
honey.
so we don't even care about her right now.
We're
No,
not
not
gonna talk about Chris and all these press tours he been
Oh,
doing
go
since
ahead.
the
I
last
can't with Chris. I can't.
Child,
Or
listen,
you want
I ain't even mad at him,
from
child.
Potomac.
Yeah, I'm over Chris. Okay, did y'all know that somebody placed this thing? So this guy, he was a blogger. He died, and so they posted the video of
Oh,
Candace.
I saw
He
that.
died.
They brung that up so many times,
What
child.
happened?
Let me finish. Okay,
Go ahead.
so then Chris went on live with this guy,
Oh God.
and I said, so Chris been doing these interviews for a long time, and we just didn't know. And to me, he didn't even backhand. It's like I don't know.
It was kind of like he was agreeing with
He
him.
was agreeing.
Because the guy, he was like, you gonna make me say something I don't want to say, and then I'm gonna have to you kind of got the impression, regardless if that's what he was trying to say or not. I don't think he's very good at expressing himself, but he did. You kind of get there. Okay, so if y'all didn't know, it was a guy that was really big. He was from the Black Socialites.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That guy, and Candace was upset, and rightfully so. That guy had been kind of on, like when the Monique thing happened. Allegedly, Monique had a direct contact with him. So for I don't know if y'all remember, but
We remember.
filmed
Went in.
season 5 in the fall of 2019,
Yeah.
and then COVID hit. Because remember they ended at Robin's Christmas party in December of 19.
Mm-hmm.
So COVID hit, so they couldn't do any of their. They didn't finish the
Press tours.
confessionals.
Oh, okay.
They wanted to film some other pieces, so they pushed that season back almost a year to the date that they actually filmed it. It aired.
Which
So
made that
Okay,
season
Joyce,
so
come on, y'all.
exhausting.
Move on.
the reason that I said that is because that whole year, Candace was, they plummeted her. It was so bad with press.
It was horrible.
Fed them a narrative that just wasn't true.
Yeah.
And it was sad. She was literally bullied online. And then she even would at her at some things that were aggressive. I was actually surprised. That's why I went into the season thinking this had to be Candace's fault. I remember thinking that on the first before that. And I ain't feeling Candace this season, but I really had her back the 5th season. It surprised me. Anyway,
well, y'all was gonna be mad at me if we would have been friends back then, child, because I was definitely team Monique.
Let me wrap this up. But what the issue was with Candace was because she was bullied, she went on this live and she said some really mean things, was calling him fat, saying he should die. He got so much fat around his heart.
What she didn't say is anything meaner than what he said. They were even
I don't know, but
I don't know what he said.
Let me finish. One of the things I know that
that's
he said,
true, Callie.
One of the things that I know that he said, because people used to air this all the time. When I was pro Candace, people used to bring this up. There were a list of things he did admit to saying. And that he also made a comment that he think he may have been wrong on some things.
He did. He apologized.
Even before, and he did, even before. But the point is, even after this, she said these things about him, and a couple of weeks later, he actually died.
Yeah.
And of course, people came after her like crazy. It was like right before the season aired. So people hated Candace going into this season.
Yeah, they did. And they still do.
I was one of those people. Not because of that though. Not because of that though.
Yeah.
I just didn't like Candace anyway. I was
watching the noise. It was pretty sad. And I think the whole point is Candace says almost provocative things to the point where it almost sounds like, in my opinion, like a teenager or a toddler. When they're upset, you're not really concerned about what you say. You just want to score. You want
that's Candace.
And
that's her.
She pushing 40.
Not just her. That's what a lot of people
do. But she's pushing 40. It was a hard. I just couldn't actually think I would say something like that on like TV or like a live. That sticks forever.
I mean, I'm sure she feels bad about it. I mean, I know her words didn't kill him, but
of course
he was.
The
only thing I didn't like about all that is people made it sound like she was just attacking for no reason.
For no reason
whatsoever. She was replying to what she had been given. Whether that was right or wrong, I don't know. I wish that man is resting in peace, hopefully. And it's been a long time. I just think it was all sad. I'm glad that it's over. But are you saying that somebody recently put that video back?
I just saw it today.
Yeah, they just did it like yesterday, and I was like, Chris has been doing these interviews for a long time, so he really wants to, and he keeps saying on our show, and I'm like, but you're not a housewife, and I just feel like.
So was that a current video? The one you said?
When he said our show, it was current.
Okay.
And then another thing is he's going on live with these people who dogged his wife.
I don't like that.
He's so desperate that
Like
he
the
went to
DJ
with
guy.
this guy who dogged Candace for a whole year.
But I think he understands that's just a part of the show.
I'm
Like,
sorry. He could go. There's people who are pro Candace that he could have went to. I'm
It really
sorry.
is. I don't.
And so the people were dogging her in the comments and dogging him. He wasn't gonna get no favor from those people because they don't like Candace because
Right.
DJ he has dogged them for so long. So all the comments were so bad about both of them. He just wants to be heard. He just wants stop, Chris.
Yeah, please.
I get that he feels like he needs to be heard, but he kind of adds fuel to the fire because had Chris really been quiet, we wouldn't even have a conversation. It would be all on Giselle. They shifted the whole conversation where you got people saying this dude have to be doing something wrong. Don't nobody go this hard on nothing.
I mean, everybody is different. Everybody is different though. Like some people do take the high route and just ignore that type of stuff and stuff like that. And some people they go into defense mode, attack mode when they're attacked.
Well,
so I mean,
when you ain't working, you got time. He got too much time, and he needs to go to work. Like it's
like Bravo Bravo gave him vindication.
Yeah, the victory.
They gave him a victory. He could walk out of there, even though he was hollering at Giselle like he lost his mind.
Yeah,
which she deserved.
No woman deserved that by no man.
Yes,
and no man needs to be accused of something they didn't do, Joy. Please.
Why do y'all always spin this narrative? They are two adults. They are two adults. It was played. We don't have to argue with her about the because it was played at the reunion. But they are two adults. It does not matter about him being a man or a woman. They are grown. They are grown, honey. Because best believe if a woman, yes, it is.
That is how it should work.
Yes, it is.
Keep everything
This is one of those situations where it proves your age. Keep living.
Oh God.
Oh, but it doesn't matter about because I can be 50 years old and best believe if a woman come for me, honey, I'm gonna come for you back, sweetie. And if you're getting yelled at, you're just getting yelled at.
But he got it out and it should be done. Like
Giselle should have never started it. Shouldn't have started
it. You came into victory. You came out looking better. But then he's doing interviews that are kind of damaging. Somebody DM'd the producer, DM'd Ashley and Giselle to say these things about him. They would get more money. And
no. Because he's gonna mess up Candace's coins. Say the things. Because he didn't just say things. Oh, it was that they touched that Chris tried to touch her breast.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
Yes. So he mentioned specific things. So if you're gonna mention
Giselle did kind of insinuate that on one of those interviews
he never she
insinuated
on 3 separate occasions that he never did or said anything.
And on that interview,
can I finish? I'm gonna go.
You interrupted me.
I was talking.
Okay, just come on, y'all. We know that.
Because at the end of the day, on the interview, Giselle insinuated on that interview with one of those magazines when the reunion comes, I'm ready. Because it was more. I didn't mention everything. I'm gonna bring it all out. But that's still it. But I get what he's saying though.
No,
it doesn't. It still insinuated that she left some shit out that was more happening to why she was uncomfortable. He was
drunk out. He came into the room.
Didn't say
that's
that.
What she left out.
Okay, if that's what we want to say.
I don't know if that's what she was gonna leave out, but I kind of got the impression it was other stuff.
Yeah, I might want to get y'all stories together.
Not what he actually did to her.
Please, Callie.
What stories do we need to get together?
Whichever, just for y'all saying the same thing. Because Joy says, no, it's not this, it was this. You know.
No, we don't have to get our stories together because
it would be nice if they're either matching stories or not.
Why? I don't have to match with Joy. My energy don't have to match hers.
But they do match.
No, they don't.
Oh, yes, they do match.
We might feel the same way.
You and Joy have been saying the same thing for a month.
No, we're not. You just said
everybody was team this. And then everybody on this team is now mad because Candace and Chris keep talking as if they have no reason to talk. So your energy does match on this topic.
Okay, whatever.
It does.
Okay.
It shouldn't be
Believe
whatever.
what
It's
you
a
want,
fact.
baby. People say
It's a
people have
whatever
said
fact.
believe
It's a
what you want
whatever
about me.
fact.
It's fine. Go
It's
ahead,
whatever
Joy.
fact.
Seriously, I don't argue.
AD,
I don't argue with people. I can't.
It's
Go
not
ahead.
argument.
AD.
It's just a fact. You shouldn't have
It's
to
not a
argue about the
fact for
facts.
you.
What?
It's
Facts.
a
What
fact for
joy?
you, right?
It
Fact
What?
don't
for you.
involve me and you.
I wasn't a part of it. It's a Chris thing. It was
Because I sure
Giselle
don't
and
have to agree
Chris.
with Joy.
It wasn't me.
Oh
It's
Lord.
ridiculous. Go ahead, Joy.
So y'all energy does match, and it's
I
really
don't even know what
unfortunate.
I was talking about.
I don't either. I guess you were saying what I was saying. So whatever I said, you said.
That's
'Cause
why
I
y'all
can't-
stories need to be alike. If y'all trying to claim the same book cuckoo, then let's make it the same book cuckoo.
No, I don't have to.
I just hate the narrative that a woman
Shania got
can't
her
speak
baby, but she's
can
still
Oh,
do something
good.
to a man.
no,
I
she's still
hate
in the hospital.
that. I freaking hate that. Like, that pisses me off to the core.
Oh well. Okay, what else we
Like,
got? Any more hot topics?
why can't a man address a woman because she
He
has a
didn't just
damn
address her. He
vagina?
yelled at her. Totally different.
Okay, because she yelled at
And
Because
her.
some men are overbearing. We get that. Some men are rude, disrespectful, and all that. I mean, that doesn't
Some
appear to be
women
the
can
issue
be
here.
rude and
yeah, she
disrespectful.
Yeah, I'm
wasn't
with
this
you.
rude.
Which is
She
exactly why I said that
apologized.
doesn't fit the situation
Don't
here.
fit.
But
Don't fit.
Girl, please, Giselle apologized
Let
because
me say
she
this.
got caught in
Let
her
me say this.
lies.
There are men. This isn't about whether or not it's right or wrong. It's about whether or not you want to be known as a gentleman or some
Cause
dude
child, if
on the
one of
street.
those men
And
yell
if
at
you want
those
to be a
women on
street,
Jersey, it
Oh,
wouldn't
no,
be a
but
problem.
I wasn't talking then either, D, right?
you was talking. Go ahead.
So you have to decide as a person how you want to be regarded. I've been saying that Chris is very unrefined. I don't even know how somebody like Candace hook up with that dude. It just don't
Oh,
make
Lord.
sense to me.
oh gosh,
But for whatever
Joy, I
reason,
feel the
she
same way you
loves
do.
him.
We on the United Front. Go ahead.
y'all
Right.
have been for a while. I was right on
Go
that.
ahead, Joy. I
I
feel
No
the same
know
way.
what
argument
I'm
needed.
saying. My
Go ahead.
point is just saying that I don't even know what the point I was saying. My
You're
point
just saying that
was
he shouldn't. He's unrefined by
he's
acting the way he did.
unrefined
Yeah.
and he act like a street dude. Like he
I
doesn't even code switch. That's what it is. He doesn't even code switch. Like he's the same sloppy looking
Code switch.
dude in the backyard or on the red carpet. That's the
Look, I
issue
don't know
that
if
I
that's
really had. I just
What does
think
that have to do with
let me.
them
I'm trying to
arguing?
see. Code switch. Is
because
that
a
street time? Let me pull
gentleman
up
would
Chris.
never do that. That's why.
well,
So that
we
makes
supposed to be
him
outside.
not a gentleman because he
No, it's
yelled
a
at
whole host
her.
of things, but it just adds to my thought. I've been saying he's not refined. Like
I don't think.
Well, child.
he's not
Well,
even
child,
like
I pray y'all
even
don't
Jay
never get into
Z
it with
know
no
how to
men because
act. Jay
Jay
Z
Z
know
look a
Ain't
how
no
to
hot
man
act.
ever
mess.
yelled at me.
Jay Z
Ever.
look a hot
Ain't no
mess.
man ever disrespected me. Ever.
Ooh,
Because I guess the men I hang around ain't like that. But
You know, I'm not the one to put up with that kind of stuff either.
Yeah, so-
I understand how some people are. And Joy likes to say we all need to be covering our men. I think there's some ways you do and some ways you don't cover your man.
Oh my God, he's raised his voice, the typical thing that typical humans do.
He can't. You right or wrong.
Gosh.
Right or wrong. You know, the way he talked to Giselle may not have been the way the man should talk to a woman. However, this man is in defense.
They're adults. They're adults.
They're adults, and he was in defense mode. Right or wrong. I don't. You know.
and
I
I think
could
he
say a
could.
lot.
Well, I can't agree with Joy. I gotta agree with Joy, so I can't talk. Go ahead.
Cause if one of the men yell at one of the women on Jersey, it would be nothing.
I don't think they would,
Jennifer
though. I
Jennifer
don't
got
think they
yelled
would.
at. Jennifer
I
got
don't think
yelled
they
at, and it
would.
wasn't this big hoopla. So
I don't think
But
the
see,
younger men
Jennifer's
would yell at
husband,
women.
Jennifer's husband is not from the streets though. So
I don't
that's
think they
what makes
would.
the
I don't
difference.
think Joe would
Or
yell at
Joy.
another wife. I don't think he would.
Joe yelled
No,
at
who?
Jennifer.
Joe yells. Who we talking about?
What?
Melissa or who?
What did he
Joe
say?
Gorga. He
Joe
was
Gorga
yelling at
yells all the
Jennifer
time.
last year. What are you
Okay.
talking
I
about?
don't think the show isn't a me and Montique type show, so baby, we missed something.
I missed that, honey.
Joe yells all the time, regardless of who
He
he's
does.
talking to.
He does.
Woman or man. I just feel like I hate that narrative like a man can't yell at a woman. Well, baby, they don't ever need to get me on national
They won't
television
either.
then.
You won't last.
Because I'm going to
I'm just
yell,
letting you know, they
honey.
wouldn't keep you.
Baby, because I'm going to tell it how it is. Fuck these
Yeah,
cameras,
they
like
won't.
Wendy said. What Wendy say? Fuck these motherfucking cameras, Giselle.
Yeah, but that's what
I
they
love that.
is now.
I love that mom. And Giselle started that, so there's that.
Giselle has started a lot of stuff this season, but I guess
fine with the
because she
women
is the
going at it.
producer in so many ways, and no one should try and clap back at her because God forbid.
Giselle started the stuff with Wendy too. Because
I
if she was
know.
that concerned, she would have just came to her. She wouldn't have talked to Robin, Ashley, the whole damn congregation about it.
Okay.
So
No arguments for
I'm
me.
just
I mean, look,
saying.
Me
hey,
either.
Are y'all watching OC?
no.
I don't know. I'll try it.
I ain't never watched one
I
episode.
like
of
Tamara and I like Shannon.
I like Tara. I
What,
heard that they were
Joy?
going through a lot
What?
of issues. They had issues in their
You've
marriage.
never watched OC?
it. Not one
The
episode.
first ones are good, but after that, it's not that
I was
great.
gonna say the original. I mean, I say after season 15 is when OC started to
Yeah.
go
Season
down.
That's the
15.
first one. Yeah.
Cheryl.
I
For
the
real?
first the only one that I watched New Jersey first. Jersey was the first.
Oh.
I only watched that because I heard about Atlanta. They had a lot of press.
Yeah.
So they were filming Atlanta or talking about Atlanta. So I turned on Bravo for the first time. And it was an episode of New Jersey. And I was like, oh, this is good.
No, I
Yeah,
watched
Okay.
it was almost like we're thick as thieves. It was almost that episode. I was like, oh, this is really good.
I like
I
OC.
don't. I think I watched Atlanta was the first one I watched, and that's really because of my god sisters. So I had no other choice but to watch it. So I got into it like that, and I think the next one after that for me was Beverly Hills, and I didn't start watching Beverly Hills until when Denise came on her
What?
first season 9.
Oh, you
I
gotta go
only
watch
watched
it again.
one. Yeah, I started watching the year that Garcelle came on. And
But you
I
went
ended
back though,
up,
right?
huh?
You go back and
Yeah,
watch
I
the
went
old
back.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I did too. I did went back
COVID
and
I
watched the
watched
old too.
from the beginning.
What y'all
Yeah.
think about Lisa Rinna's Grammy dress or Oscar dress?
Girl,
Did
Lisa
y'all
looked
see
a
She
that?
didn't go.
mess.
Well, the difference is she didn't go to the Oscar. She was at the Oscar party.
That
Garcelle,
dress, and then
Vanderpump.
somebody said it was best dress. You know what she looked like to me?
Garcelle, I
Oh,
mean
I might be
Lisa
showing
Rinna
my
looked a
age, but I
mess.
don't care. Carol Burnett in that scene from the Carol Burnett when she did Gone with the Wind and she had on that
With
curtain.
the curtain.
Yes, with the
With the
curtain. Yes, and it looked exactly like what Lisa Rinna had on.
It did.
It did.
Because
And when
of
I
the
saw that, I
shoulders.
was like, let me go ahead and post this picture. But yes, I'm gonna post it so y'all
It
can see
was
what
the
I'm talking about.
Gone with the
Misbehaving child, it
Wind.
ain't that
It was
serious.
Gone with
Yes,
the
it is.
Wind.
No, it's
Yeah, it
not.
was. It was Gone with the Wind.
It
Did
was
y'all watch
Gone
it?
with the Wind.
I don't know
Terry.
nothing about it, but I'm gonna go
Yes.
look.
It was Google.
Can you go put
Girl
up the thing,
Burnett,
Kelly? Can you
Gone
do
with
a
the
post?
Wind.
Yes, I will.
Huh?
I'll
Okay.
do it because I already have the
Yeah, Kelly,
pictures
do
here. I
a
just got to hit post.
Girl,
But I'm gonna
it
let
was
y'all know that
lovely.
they were not at the Oscars. They were at an Oscar party. The only
Do
people at the
y'all
Oscars
so
was
what do
Lisa
y'all think
Vanderpump.
so what do y'all think about
Let me
Lisa
tell you,
Rinna?
Crystal, and one other one.
Oh, but
Garcelle.
one
The other one was at a party.
while we're talking about that
Crystal was
party,
at the Oscars,
Yeah,
wasn't she?
I just said Lisa Vanderpump, Crystal, and Garcelle. They were at the
Okay.
Oscars.
okay, so
Lisa
did y'all-
Vanderpump was at the Oscars?
She was at the
the
Oscars.
beautiful
For
interruption.
what?
We are gonna be wrestling about 5 seconds.
Yeah.
No, I was trying to hear what she said. I was like, I didn't know that Lisa Vanderpump
Listen,
was
you know
there.
they have Lisa Vanderpump's birthday as a holiday there. Like she's royalty in California. It's her birthday's a holiday.
I don't
Go
know. I
ahead.
understand
Okay.
that. Okay.
Oh
So did
child.
y'all?
I was just saying, oh child. I wasn't saying anything else because I
Um.
wasn't a big Lisa Vanderpump fan. So
Okay. Did y'all see the Sierra outfit that everybody's complaining about?
Yeah.
and everybody was dressed the same damn way. I didn't
Wait a
understand
minute.
what the
And
problem was.
that's exactly what I was going to say, D.
Yeah.
So you saw everybody else that was in the same outfit,
Yep.
Yeah.
but only Sierra got called out. Why do y'all think that is?
Because they jealous
We
of
know
her.
why.
I think it's because
Her
first of
husband.
all, her husband is associated with football. It's highly Christian. It's highly that environment.
What's
they're
highly
Child, Sierra dressed like that all the time.
Football is Christian?
highly. Y'all didn't watch Football Wives? I said that it's a and
That was a freaking lie.
yeah. It was because it Football Wives. Girl, they had prayer service in
But
the middle of they're very highly. Well, it's just encouraged. It's in other words, religion isn't something that they hide from within football. That's what I mean by
You know
that.
how many
And
football players
most
kill
people
their
are
wives,
Christian.
beat their wives, cheat on their wives, have
Yeah,
other
I
men?
Sierra,
don't understand
I
why
didn't
Sierra,
that's
say it
Christian
didn't
thing.
Sierra
sin.
dressed like
Look,
that
I
all
didn't
the
say that
time.
didn't sin.
I mean, 'cause that just sounds. I ain't never heard of that.
Sierra, but the gag is Sierra dressed like that all the time.
I
I mean,
think that's why. And
Not that
then
naked, but yes.
they came
She
across like
does
they
be
were
that
this
naked
wholesome
though.
Okay.
family. They
Sierra be
came,
on, Sierra be on Instagram twerking
yeah,
in a
on twerking.
bathrobe and
Her,
everything.
her new video she got where she just twerking the whole dang on video. I mean,
Like,
what the Sierra, he fell in love with her for who she is. She said this prayer. She got him. Everybody jealous because they prayer ain't working, and she looked good in that dress, and they jealous, and they hate us, and that's what I'm saying.
Ooh, child.
I agree, Montanique.
Thank you. Because if I
I
could wear it,
agree.
I would be naked. That's why I got this little weight on me. Because God knows I would be naked everywhere I go.
I
And
still
everywhere
cannot believe.
to the grocery store. Yes, in
Look,
this.
Montanique, I still cannot believe they like Lisa Vanderpump like that. I hated
They
Lisa.
love
Besides,
Lisa Vanderpump Down.
besides her takedown season, that's the only time I
Yeah,
actually liked
I,
her.
I love me some
And that's
LVP.
because the real damn villain was Dorit, not
Yeah,
Lisa and
yeah,
Teddy. But
that's
somehow
true.
Lisa became the
Because
damn
she was the
villain.
queen. She's one of the only ones that been on Watch What Happens Live with Andy by herself. She's been there twice. I think Nene,
Yep.
Teresa, and I don't know who else. But most people are not by themselves.
And that's why I don't like fucking Kyle. Because it's just like, girl, how the fuck you gonna turn on Lisa Vanderpump for
Hey,
fucking
pretty
Dorit?
girl. I think that was a
so
pretty
they're
girl.
not filming, they're not touring with the other sister.
No,
No,
she's doing her album,
She's
they
trying to
been
be
quit.
Beyonce now. Come on.
We been said that.
rocking
I
her hips.
mean, I thought that was just for the show. I thought
No, she well no, they
No.
say that she will do some shows, but and it's to be just a publicity PR thing. But right now she's going to do stuff with her album and she'll come on the shows. That
Callie, I just cannot get over you being an Erica Jane fan. I really just can't.
honey, Callie will
girl,
fight you
she
over Erica.
It's
girl, she
expensive to
fight
be
you.
married.
I don't know why, because Erica does
Um,
nothing at all ever, but she loves
I'm not okay. Okay, now in Erica's
what time is
defense,
it?
in
How long
Erica's
we been on
eight
here?
thirty
8:33.
three,
We've been on here an hour 30, almost 30. We ain't
in
bring
Erica's
nobody
de-
on.
Go ahead. What you
in
Candy
saying?
and
Eric,
Sandy. Come on.
I've been saying Erica's defense, even
Let
though
me get
I
Sandy in here real quick.
cannot fucking stand her. Let me clarify. I cannot stand Erica at all, but she did save season 11.
She did say she was what?
I said
She
I can't
saved season
stand the
11.
bitch, but she saved season
Can you not
Oh,
her and
use that
Sudden.
word toward our women, please?
what
What?
she say?
Bitch. We don't
Oh,
want
don't
to do
talk.
that.
I
Didn't
can't
you call
stand that
Melody
hoe.
that last week? No.
Ain't
Then
nothing
you
wrong
told
with
I
being
was
a
wrong. I
whore.
can't.
Y'all, ain't nothing wrong with being a hoe. If you want to be a hoe and you getting paid for it, because people do it for free,
That's
you be
fine.
a hoe.
But maybe
I don't
just not
care.
use that word on the live.
Oh, we might can't. We might get censored. Oh well.
And
We can cut.
besides,
We can say
Melody's not a and Erica's not a okay?
Now
I
I
can't
don't think
stand Erica, but she definitely her legal problem saved season 11. Like we should be thankful for Erica and Sutton,
true that.
cause cause if it wasn't for
True
them,
that.
baby, I don't think I would have. Listen, I understand. No, I'm not gonna lie though. When they had Kathy's dinner party though, I understood where Kathy was coming from. Maybe we should have just let Dorit talk.
I'm telling y'all, because it was a whole
Kathy took
season two.
Kathy tickled the hell out of me when she said that. She said, "I'm starting to think maybe I should have just let Dorit talk."
I'm
No,
sure.
my favorite
They're
is
touring under the name Escape because it's only 3. Okay. When Candy
Okay.
refused to tour, they had okay.
What you say,
Oh, they did
Joy?
escape with the 3 on the end.
oh, okay. I
I
got
didn't
you.
know that.
What you say,
Yeah.
Joy?
She misbehaved and just put up, I'm surprised that they're touring under the name Escape because it's only 3 members. When Candy refused to tour, they had to use the name Escape
Yeah.
3.
No, before that, you was gonna say something about Kathy.
Oh, I
My
don't know.
favorite line of Kathy's is I
Who was
have
on
I know the homeless
homeless?
and I know
Oh yeah, she said I work with the homeless and the
yeah, that's
toothless.
what she said.
Honest. Who is Hunky Dory?
Oh, and
That
I love
was
that
that
whole
was
event
eight
was
minutes of pure laughter. I don't
that
know. And
that
but
whole
you know
event.
what? I
That whole
almost
event.
gave them money because I actually Googled. I actually because they got a Facebook page and everything. Homeless, not toothless. They got. I'm like I almost sent them a donation because I'm tickled every time somebody say that.
Listen, that whole
I'm
entire
like,
party was hilarious. From Kathy and Garcelle laughing about the name to Sutton just being Sutton and arguing with Lisa because Lisa, I'm
Lisa,
not gonna
yes.
lie, Lisa tickled the hell out of me when Sutton was like, "Well, you never had my back." She was like, "I'm not gonna have your back. I'm not gonna have her back either. Have your own fucking back, Sutton Strack." That tickled the hell out of me. And then the
why?
ultimate read when Garcelle wore Erica ass out.
Oh,
I
she
love
did.
that.
She wore her
Wore
out.
wore her
When?
right on
What
out,
happened?
honey.
When that happened?
When she said, I don't have to make you look bad,
Bro,
Erica.
you can
You
do that
wore
all on your own,
Erica
honey.
own.
Mm-hmm.
Baby,
Yeah, she tried to. I don't know what
Oh,
y'all.
she
oh,
did.
she wore her out, honey. Even Kyle even
Mm-hmm.
said that. And Lisa, they even said
Erica
that.
admitted it. Erica admitted on the
They
after
even
show.
said she got her, honey.
Yeah, Erica said it.
Whoops. She got her.
Ain't nothing
Yeah,
wrong with it.
Erica
Everybody
got
get
wore
that one
out.
day. Okay, we done. It's
The
it's
only person, the only person that Erica ever read was Sudden, and that's by a landslide. Cause Sudden really used to be laughing at her ass most of the time.
honey. Erica said Sutton said, or what? Or what?
I'm
Sudden was like, Sudden
this
laughed. She said,
you.
or nothing. Like, girl, cause what is you gonna do? What is you gonna do, Erica? But that was
Loved
a
it.
good scene though. That was a good. Erica put on those daytime. I like, girl. I wanted to give her an Emmy. I was like, is this the Young and the Restless?
Erica
Erica is
brings
acting,
to the
honey.
table.
She is
She needs to finish.
acting. She was
Anything
acting
else,
her ass
Pico?
off.
Look at
No,
you.
Hmm?
Is that your baby? She is really talking.
You hear her?
Yeah. Girl, I got these mama ears over here.
Jesus. All right.
no, because I
All
don't
We
right,
think
y'all
y'all
close
watch.
everything up.
Yeah, we can
Nobody
wrap
came
it up.
on. I split the stream yard, so nobody came on. So that means they probably got tired of us.
Yeah, they
I
probably.
think we scare people when we go at each other. We love each other. It's all for
Yeah,
fun, yeah.
because
Mhm.
I don't even watch us back because I can just imagine how they
I watch us
sound.
back. I watch us back. I'll give a whole update to Joy and them the next day.
It's
Be like, yeah.
hilarious. Hilarious.
Cause I know we just be a screaming and yelling. Like I know that probably sound crazy as hell.
It's hilarious. Anyway,
I
what y'all
just
doing?
posted the Carol Burnett dress for y'all. Okay.
Um,
Oh, and another thing before we log off, I meant to say this when we was talking about Beverly Hills. They also said that the read has been coming at Garcelle and Sutton about their friendship, and I just really
what?
don't understand that either.
Who
Why?
has?
Dorit,
Why? First of all, well, before we hang up, do y'all like Derek's brown hair? But why is she coming at them?
I do, but you know
She
that
like,
they've
Okay.
been kind of doing it for the longest. You know they kind of was doing that this
That's what
past
Erica
season that went
said that
off.
she holds her back. She's a liability. Remember
Mm.
that
Yeah,
time?
so they kind of
Mm,
really been kind of pushing that narrative anyways,
yeah.
and I guess Dorita's just gonna take it and run with it, just like she
Yeah.
did
All
season 11 at Lisa's lip
Okay.
event
yeah.
about
They
saying to
want
Garcelle,
Garcelle won't let them bully Sutton. They
yeah,
want her. They want to bully her. Like
and
bad for whatever
yes,
reason.
I mean, I don't
and
care if they want to bully her. Sutton bullies others, so what's the difference? None
but
whatsoever. Thank you. Have a good
but
day.
All right.
Garcelle don't want it.
Chatter up.
but I'm
That's
saying
what
Garcelle,
Garcelle want.
regardless of how you feel about Sutton or not, they can be mad at Garcelle for being a friend. They do it with each
Okay.
other. What do you mean? Kyle, Erica, Dorit, and Lisa all were the five Fox Sports Five. They all stick together. So why can't Garcelle stick with Sutton? What's the
That's it.
problem?
And
What's the
she's sticking with
problem?
the one that had her back when she got there because some other
Yeah.
girls weren't
Hmm.
giving her the time of day. It did feel like they were trying to let her fizzle on out. But it's
Yeah.
because of her friendship with Sutton, she was kind of able to stay and do another season. I kind of agree with that.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That's why I say it's a double standard. They can have each other's back, but she can't have Sutton's back. Like, why would Garcelle be friends with y'all or want to be cozy with y'all and y'all dog her friend out? What do you mean? And then after the way they treated Denise, especially Lisa, girl, bye. I wouldn't be friends
My
with none of
God.
them hoes after the way they did Denise. That would have did it for
Oh, it's
me.
fine.
They treated her horribly.
Okay, y'all. We've been here an hour 30. We did good though, because we did a show and hot topic, so we did pretty good.
Let me get look. You can end it. Let me guess, Callie. You don't feel bad for Denise either, huh?
Is Kelly
Callie,
out?
Callie.
Kelly went to go do something with her daughter. Okay,
Oh,
I'm about to end this. Okay, y'all ready to end it out?
Yep.
yeah.
All right, we'll ask Kelly offline. Y'all be good.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say.